Them corners was the same. Who got X Factors on my team? I started this stream. I'm gonna send that link. Yeah, I was looking for him. He wasn't there. That's what color you just put on. Oh, okay. Yeah, he ran like a 4.29 unofficial. Yeah. What color do I want to rock? No. Who told you that? Amazing World Gumball. Gumball, wait, Gumball's with the blue and nigga and the orange fish, right?
All right, Coach, it's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports,
Why
and we're at Wintry First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This nigga Keontae, the only undefeated nigga.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Darnold. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A good run by Chubb on first down as he'll get about 6 yards there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Watch the pass. Hey, wahoo!
On third down, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check it back, check it back.
On 2nd and 1, Darnold in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could
so be grateful that you got sacked.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your...
Like I said, I was picking it.
Intercepted.
Like I said, I was picking it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. A long way to go.
Like I said,
it's not the only score
I was picking it.
But to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this,
you threw the ball into the. Where did he run, Dustin? He ran about 3-4. He ran 4 yards to the left, and you talking about speed. Aaron Donald could keep up with that nigga if he running 4 yards to the left.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It don't matter. I just
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr.
I'm not talking to you. You're losing. You're not going to win. Like it again. This nigga got the same
tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Where?
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
It literally
it's a first
says
down.
Taysom Hill
exactly
slot.
What they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
I've been playing against the Saints playbook for like 5 years.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And now look at this, big game, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns.
Give Mac Wilson the game ball already.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Thank goodness for heaters up here.
Give Mac Wilson the game ball. He deserves it already.
It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete.
You were behind
me. A very strong gain of 24.
It doesn't matter. You're good.
A first down throw from Mayfield. He's going to go on top for the hit. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 26 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
No,
early on,
really.
They have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Maybe
yeah, you give the defense a touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, But it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Caught here by Griffin. He's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm not tight.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Steven got Kelsey's
short kick
punter.
here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think.
You benching Sam Darnold? Are you benching Sam Darnold, yo? Ain't nothing. Well, wide open enough.
Inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Browns drive about to get started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
And it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 3rd and long for Mayfield. They'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Beckham! He didn't even jump!
Incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken right around. Now a hit and a loose football. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. That's good for a Cleveland first down and 11-yard pickup.
Surprisingly, Matt Wilson's like an 84 on my team.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
typically we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Sucks, doesn't it?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all of these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
I told you I played this against the Saints playbook for 5 years straight, playing 2-7 years.
And he'll take this across the 25.
I also ran that playbook too myself, so I know what plays is in it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Rookie! That's the look I try to make look like.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Ready? 15, 51. Yeah.
To throw on third down. Bray, he's going to air it out for Dorsett. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's taken to the 26. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And an alley to run. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They'll run with Chubb. And a A little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns.
Quick tip, Nicky Double-A got me.
In the final seconds of the first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Why you
point
like,
by
that's
Seibert
crazy.
up and
What's
good.
crazy
And the
about
route is on here in this
What's
first
hilarious
half.
about me running the
That
ball?
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, Mary.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? And there'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And that'll be incomplete.
You ain't even going to attempt to throw it?
Flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, win or go home. That's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Oh, they Trump needs one more 10-yard rush for freight train.
The Browns drive.
There you go. Now you learn. 3-4 and stop. It is a higher, better chance of stopping the run.
The offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Breaks the tackle here, Allen. The 40, the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. Right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up
don't close that, yo. That's the last thing. I don't care if you throw another money and pause it and quit. But just like, dummy, it's 42-0, dummy. Like,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
I'm sick of this. Patrick Queen.
Because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board.
Honestly,
just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out
bro,
what
he did it
working,
again,
and
yo.
call more of that.
A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Here's Bell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I told him that.
Who
is that?
Escape, and he goes
what?
down.
I didn't know you had the same playbook until I said take to him.
And suddenly, the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Yo!
A 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Yo, Waters is playing crazy, yo.
It is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Queen.
Now Bray. There goes a deep ball.
This is C.J. Henderson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cleveland offense ready to go. The last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that is
by the
one
time we have to
positive.
leave the booth.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Chubb takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Yo, that's an
Following a
Eric
pickup of
Dickerson
4, here's
sandwich.
2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mayfield.
I like Odell odds against this nigga.
And he
Baker
fires one
Mayfield
that's
for it.
intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And they'll get this down to the 10. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down. Bray. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their
When
rookie
he ran
year?
William
Yeah, they all
Gale,
have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
Fights forward for only
Nah,
about a
I got
to
1
the
yard.
21.
You thought you were safe.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bro, I ain't run the ball this good. Out of all the games I played with these niggas.
They run it again with Chubb. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
I mean, you really think you stripping it to them?
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly
good,
here
bro?
on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Okay.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And again, it's Chubb.
Look at OJ.
And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Yeah, I do.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And not a whole lot there. does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Who line?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. For a Brown score. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, I heard it before.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Who won the Super Bowl?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game.
You ain't got no ring.
For one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bray, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. 2nd and long. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that nigga ran like that 50-something over
right
he
now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I think that's what I'm about to do.
They run. Chubb. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they're going to score
That's it. You're right.
Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their
you let me get 5, 10-yard plus runs on you, though.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
You know they don't got drive.
And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10.
Can't do nothing out the center.
Dorsett making the catch. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the catch and run covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Get shaky! Get shaky!
Going down the left side.
Get shaky!
And he takes...
Let's go. Yo.